God hath spoken. We are in the presence of the Lord.
This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer Into Reaction. As usual, I hope everyone had a good weekend. And what I'm looking at today is the trailer for Thine Ears Shall Bleed, which is a Western based, as in the time period, the 1860s I believe, horror movie. And this is typically very interesting in terms of time periods, in the sense that you have movies like The Borrowers, Dead Birds, Bone Tomahawk, that take place within a similar time period. And those are really good representatives of how well this time period can be used. And so this is something that could be interesting. The story takes place around 1860, where some people were moving across the country, covered wagons and that type of thing, and they hear a sound. And they assume that this sound was the voice, maybe, of God. But they come to learn that whatever is at the heart of this emanation is definitely not a holy one. So let's look at the trailer for Thine Ears Shall Bleed.
Are we stopping, Father? This is not right. Seems a fair place to camp. She'll stop here for the night.
Ezekiel?
Heavenly Father, is that you? God hath spoken. We are in the presence of the Lord.
What are you writing?
It's more akin to transcription.
Why would you assume
This
that?
mysterious sound.
You don't think he's been acting quite oddly?
He's listening and hearing something godly.
I'm afraid these woods have made me ill. I'm Woodrow Booker.
And you, sir? Their father? Reverend Ezekiel Thatcher.
Reverend. Now I know I'm in good hands.
What if it's not God in these woods, but something else? Something unholy?
Christian folks say it's the devil's disciple who comes in the night to possess the innocent. Something strange and unworldly is afoot.
Father says we're in the Garden of Eden.
It is not Eden. It is sorcery.
Maybe it's too powerful.
No, everything is caused by He who resides above.
That sound is not God.
It is.
If anything, it's the devil himself.
It is a miracle of God.
You shall not infect me!
That'd do it.
Are we stopping?
Well, that was the official trailer for Thine Ears Shall Bleed. And the trailer doesn't quite make it clear why this reverend thinks the sound is essentially the voice of God. So, are we talking about ego? Are we talking about hubris? What about that event makes him think it is the voice of God? That's kind of interesting. And also, how, at least at some point, it seems that people come to realize that this is bad. This is really, really bad. This movie looks like it could be fun. And it's also worth mentioning that the cinematography looks really good. If you recall some of the scenes that were shot during the campfire, they were very well lit and done so in a fashion that tells me that the cinematographer really excels at low light photography, and that's not something that's easy to do. AVP Requiem, the most blatant example. So this looks interesting to me. Now, what do you think? This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com. Trailer Into Reaction. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know down below. And as usual, consider a like or a follow. Peace.